The woman woke up to find her house eerily floating on the sea. She got up to look around, but there was nothing except endless water. In despair, she woke her husband. The man was terrified by what he saw. The woman kept complaining. The man told her to calm down. He wanted to look for something useful, but as soon as he stood up, he fell to the floor. He realized his leg was broken. He didn't notice that his blood was seeping into the sea. Then she suddenly saw a cruise ship in the distance. She shouted for help, but it was too far for anyone to hear. She thought of lighting a fire as a signal. Unexpectedly, the fire spread and set the house ablaze. They were forced to jump into the sea to escape. The house burned down to pieces. They clung to the floating debris and drifted on the waves. The husband's blood attracted sharks. They swam quickly toward a raft ahead. The sharks were close behind. The woman pulled her husband onto the raft with all her strength. They narrowly escaped and fell asleep leaning on each other. But the danger wasn't over. A shark rammed the raft and split it apart. The woman grabbed a wooden plank to defend herself. Her unconscious husband was thrown into the water. She immediately dove in to save him. The shark attacked fiercely, turning the sea red with blood. The woman had no choice but to climb back onto the raft. Then her husband surfaced, trying to climb up as well. He realized his lower body could no longer move. The woman paddled desperately with the plank. After hours of struggling, she collapsed from exhaustion. When she woke, night had fallen. The raft had drifted ashore, and she called out to her husband joyfully, but he didn't respond. His lower leg had been bitten off. He was already dead. The woman was heartbroken. She dragged his body onto the shore. Overwhelmed with grief, she fainted. The next day, she was awakened by seawater splashing over her. Several sharks were feeding on her husband's corpse. She was furious but too weak to stop them. She had to run for her life. The sharks chased after her. She tripped over some coral. A shark bit into her thigh. She grabbed a piece of coral and struck the shark hard. Angry, the shark swam away. She crawled onto the beach and tore her clothes to bandage the wound. She tried to look for help but fainted after a few steps. An hour later, she woke and saw a small boat nearby. She swam toward it and climbed aboard. The fisherman woke up immediately at the sound. He stitched her wound carefully. Ignoring her warning, the fisherman dove into the sea to fish. Suddenly, a shark appeared. A few minutes later, blood surfaced on the water. The woman was terrified. The fisherman's upper body floated up. She tried to pull the fisherman up, but was dragged into the sea herself.